Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome back to Abu Zaid Stories today. Today we are going to be discussing a very interesting story. This story, some of us might be conversant with the story, but for some of us that do not know the story, sit back and listen very carefully. So this story is about the three men that were trapped in a cave. Now, so there were three righteous men that were traveling on one occasion. So on that day, it was evening. It was getting dark, and they've not gotten close to home yet. So they took refuge in a cave. So it didn't take long while they entered the cave. A big rock broke loose from above the mountain, and then the rock rolled and blocked the entrance of the cave they entered. Now these men rushed to try and push out the rock so that they could have easy passage to go out. But it was not possible. The rock was very large, and so they could not use their force or energy to push out the rock so that they can be free. Now one of them said that I do not think that there's any way out for us except that we ask Allah with any good deed that we have. So the first man that supplicated he said, "Oh Allah, that I have 8 parents who are old at home and they live with me. Now there is no day that I come home with food or milk except and I will have to serve them the milk first before I even give it to my own children and my family. And there was a particular night I came home. It was late in the night and I met them. They've already slept already. Now my children were crying at my feet, but still I did not give them the milk. I held the milk in my hands, waiting for my parents to wake up so that I could serve them before giving it to my family. And I held that milk up till down in the morning when they wake up. That was when I served them the milk before even attending to my own children. So, Ya Allah, if it was for your sake that I did that, please free us and make us to go away from this cave." So the rock now shifted a bit, it rolled a bit. So there was light entered into the cave, but they could not still pass. The space that was opened for them was not enough for them to pass. So the second person said, "Ya Allah, I have a cousin sister that I loved so much, and I even tried to marry her. I offered her marriage, but she refused. And an opportunity came for me to take advantage of her. She was facing difficulty and poverty, to the extent that she did not have any hope or anywhere else to go except to come and ask me for help. And when she came, I told her that the only way I could help her was for her to give herself to me. So she, out of no option, she agreed finally that she would give herself to me. But so when I came to take upon my desires on her, she now told me that, but fear Allah and do not make what is unlawful, illegal, legal for yourself as a result of this hardship that I am in. That she advised him that he should fear Allah and should not commit zina with her. So the man said that her words entered me and I quickly stepped back. So I stepped back and I left the money for her without wanting anything from her, and I left. So he said, "Ya Allah, if it was because of you, for your sake, that I did not commit zina with that my cousin sister, Ya Allah, please free us from this cave, let us go." So the rock shifted a bit and they could see outside, but still yet they could not go outside yet. Now the third person now said, "Ya Allah, I had workers who used to work for me in my farm, and on one occasion when my workers finished serving me, I paid all of them and they left, except for one particular person. He left before I even paid him, so I did not pay him at all. And after some years, I invested his money, the money I was supposed to pay him, I invested it in a business for him. I bought a lot of animals. And after some years, the animals multiplied. They grew in large numbers. There were cattle, there were sheep, and the likes. And suddenly, one day, that man appeared again and said, "Where is my wages?" Then I now took him to where the animals were, and I said, and I pointed out to it and says, "All of these are yours." And he was thinking that I was joking with him, but I made him to understand that yes, all was his. And this man took all the animals and did not leave one single animal behind. This man now said, "Ya Allah, if it was for your sake that I did not eat that man's money, his salary, his wage, that I was supposed to give it to him, I did not do injustice to him. I kept whatever belonged to him until he returned. Ya Allah, if it was for your sake that I did that, please free us from this cave so that we could go." Now, the Allah now made the rock to open to roll away, and they were able to pass, and they praised Allah. Now the lesson for us. Now we have a lot of good deeds that we do that no one knows except Allah. When you are in time of difficulty, don't forget, remember one or two of those your deeds and use it to what? To seek for intercession for whatever you are facing at that moment.